All right, here we are, Cosmos Gaming Fans for Bands with Micah from American Fangs. So you just opened up for the festival today, huh?
Yeah, we did, man. Non-Point unfortunately got rained out, horizontal rain on their gear, messy situation. So a slew of folks made their way over to the Jaeger stage where we were, opened the day. It was a great time, man. We had a good reaction. It was
hell yeah. So here you are, pretty much, obviously this is primarily a rock festival with some metal bands in there. How would you best describe your genre though in your own words?
We like to coin ourselves like ugly, dirty pop. Like we like to sweat, we like to jump around, we like to sound terrible sometimes just to be in your face and interact and have a good time and show that we enjoy what we do and we want you to enjoy your time while we're taking up your time.
All right.
For whoever we're opening for. So,
pretty broad idea.
It's just dirty pop, you know, we like grungy, sweaty, early 90s bands, and we like everything in between, and we like pop music. So we like to have sing-alongs, but just sweating your ass while you sing along and just being dirty while you do it.
So to give your fan, or actually to give new fans perspective, what if you could go on tour with any three bands, even if they're just like your influences that aren't around anymore, but three bands you could tour with, who would those three bands probably be? Best, like these are the bands you're gonna fit best with. If you opened it, you're gonna gain like 20,000 fans overnight.
Man, if Kurt Cobain could come back to life and we could go out with Nirvana,
all right.
Man, we might be too scared to go on stage to open for those guys, but Nirvana for sure. Early 90s grunge rock, that's what we all grew up on, you know?
All right.
Next. Tough question, man. Three bands to span, you know.
I mean, they could be right now too, like maybe an influence you want to play with next. Anything come to mind right now?
I'll just go ahead and throw the band out there, Glassjaw. They're a band.
Glassjaw?
Yeah, Glassjaw.
You just dropped the Glassjaw. That is amazing.
A band, like, you know, I said we grew up on Nirvana, but we all came of age on Glassjaw.
Yeah.
And every tour those guys have done since I've known the guys in the band for the past decade, we've either been there or been jealous that we weren't there. Man, what else can you say about them other than good things?
Yeah.
They're Glassjaw. They can do what they want. They're awesome.
Hell yeah.
And thirdly, third. Think. Man,
It's coming to him.
If I had to pick one more, Nirvana, Glassjaw. It's tough being on the spot on camera, you know, trying to reminisce every band that I'm like, you know what, I'll drop a name of a band they're playing later today that we all love. They're actually at Indigoot Entertainment where we are, Seven Dust.
Seven Dust?
They're incredible. All those, they're cool dudes. They've been writing great music for over a decade, and I think they pride themselves on like a high energy, fun, interactive show the same way that we do. So I'll go with Seven Dust.
How long were you guys an actual band before you started seeing significant progress, like an opportunity like this, for instance?
Sure. We've been a band since 2007. Maybe about early 2009, we had found our way to find a collection of songs that made sense together and released an EP.
Yeah.
And probably about 6 months into 2009, we were on the road full time.
Okay.
We've been very fortunate, booking agent with management, and we had some roller coaster up and downs finding a record label home. But we finally got that in place, have our debut record coming out in a week and a half. And
so it's coming out in a week and a half?
Yeah, May 14th.
Is there any songs that you're playing right now off that record that are just like, you just can't get enough of?
Well, our debut single, Pomona, just came out about, I guess, last week, the 30th of April. And it's one of the newer songs that we've written as a band. You know, people kind of say you write your first record your whole life. You know, you have your whole life to write your first record. This is our first record. and since we've been a band since '07, we've kind of been able to keep the cream of the crop, you know, I guess in our own opinion.
Yeah.
This whole time, and that's what this first album is. It's a collection of songs. The first song this band ever wrote is on this record, a song called Lay Kick. And a song that we wrote 3 days before we went into the studio is the first single. So it's just kind of first song to the last song, and everything in between that we thought was the best of the best has made it. And a personal favorite of mine, it's the last track on the record. It's called Last Time. We're not playing it live at the moment. We all kind of feel like it's a song that once the record's out and people get familiar with it, that maybe it'll be a fan favorite.
Is it a crowd song, do you feel like? Is this something that like there's like chants for? Or?
I think it's just a very sing-along song.
Okay.
That has a good energy. It's not too high energy. It's not too low key. But it's just a very feel-good song, and that song means a lot to us. And the ride that we've been on to get to where we are right here today. So
yeah. So when it comes to downtime, what is your band like? Are you guys doing tour pranks on people? You guys running around naked? Man. You know, you guys robbing, you know, Burger King? What are you doing?
Nah, I mean, other than stealing the occasional 5-hour energy, those are kind of they're easy. You know, you hit them, you walk out, they don't pay attention too much. Which we drive ourselves around, so we're constantly on the 5 hours.
You're in the van right now.
Yeah, we're in a van and trailer. We're on the Rockstar Energies. Whatever the cheapest energy drink at that convenience store is, that's our new best friend. Not too many pranks these days, man. We used to be the pranksters. We're getting a little more mature.
Yeah.
And in my personal downtime, I like to FaceTime my wife and my kid, you know. So.
So the family man.
Yeah. So that's me. That's not everybody else. You know, everybody else can be a little more wild. I'm a little more tame these days.
What's just drop the age. Where are you at right now?
Reality, I'm 31.
31? Damn, I thought you were like 25, 26.
I'll take it.
Man, those energy drinks really are keeping your heart down. You know what I'm saying? So you guys a party band? Do you feel like you said some of the members are a little bit wild, you're a little bit more tame. Do you guys go out and do, you know, get...
I mean, we all like our occasional, if not more than occasional, adult beverage. We like to have fun. We like to interact. We like to meet new folks. We like to make people feel uncomfortable if we can. You know, it's fun. You know, it's the lay of the land. But the main thing is, we like to jump up and down and sweat. We like to get on stage and just have the best time that we can. And we want to let the people that are there seeing us at that moment in time feel the positive vibes we're putting out. And fortunately, this whole tour we've been out so far the last 3 weeks with Hollywood Undead and Falling in Reverse, we've been getting the best crowd reaction we've ever gotten from any tour we've ever done.
What do you like about those two bands in particular? Like what's like a standout feature of Hollywood Undead and, you know, Falling in Reverse that you're just like, it's probably going to stay in your memory forever? Like, what do you like about them?
Man, I'm a drummer, so, you know, the first thing that sticks out to me, I love heavy music. And to be honest with you, I'd never really listened to Falling in Reverse too terribly much prior to being on the road with him. And I find myself becoming a fan every day. Their drummer's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, he can double bass faster than I can run in place. And the guy doesn't mess up. Like, man, do you have some lotion rub I can use to not mess up? It's not fair. But like, those guys, like I said, I love heavy music, and a lot of the guys in the band really like heavy music.
Yeah.
And those guys do an excellent job of what they do every night. They rock, they're heavy, they have crazy like leads, and they just don't miss a beat. And the crowd loves them. And really nice guys above that. They let us share a green room with them every night.
So they're taking care of you.
We're the low guy on the totem pole, and Hollywood Undead has a super nice room. They have the intermediary room, and they're like, hey man, you can come hang out with us. Super nice.
So they're definitely like making sure you guys are taken care of.
Yeah, they're cool every day. And the Hollywood Undead guys, man, they're just above and beyond a tight band.
Yeah.
They come out, their drummer Darren, you know, I said falling in reverse is drum roll. So Jesus Christ. Darren from Hollywood Undead. It's
No
unfair.
contest.
It's unfair. Like, the ability this guy was born with and his performance every day is uncompared. And just them as folks too, like after the show they're like, you guys like alcohol? Cool, we have plenty. So we go consume their adult beverages, hang out with them, and then usually one of us, whoever loses enough coin tosses, has to drive us the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like 5 guys in the band, our tour manager, and our merch guy. Whoever loses coin tosses down the road, that person's driving, so that person gets to watch everybody else have fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last thing I guess I can ask you to give a good perspective on your band is, if you all were to be represented by a monster with 3, incredible traits, what do you think would represent you the best on stage?
Our monster would be hairy, sweaty, and energetic.
All right. Would we have a name for it? I mean, you're already called the American Fangs. Like, what would this be called? Wolf Hunt?
It could be like hairy sweat fang.
Ooh.
There you go. That's the best I can do at the moment.
All right, well, that's Micah, American Fangs. Thank you so much for your time.
Yep.
And we'll see you around.
Cool.